Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jeff. I'm going to give you a rather intense walkthrough of Skybuilder, which is actually launching 2 days from now on July the 10th, Tuesday, I believe. In fact, yes, it is Tuesday. Yeah, basically what Skybuilder is and does is it allows you really quickly and really easily to build really amazing mobile applications. Either for yourself or for local businesses. You can use these for yourself. You can make them paid apps, make a buck per purchase, or you can make them free apps and make money off of ads. You guys ever download a free application and you get ads every few turns or every few clicks? Guess what? Those people do not put those there just to make you want to buy the full version. They put those there because they make a good amount of money doing those. So you can simply take 10 or 15 minutes with Skybuilder, make a simple app, let's say maybe on Justin Bieber or maybe the Denver Broncos. You can throw that up online, and if that's making you $5 a day, that's going to be what, $150 a month for about 15 minutes of work. Do 10 or 15 of those, you'll be doing alright. You'll be making a lot of money pretty quickly. But yeah, in fact, what I'm going to do is show you everything you have here. So number one, you got the Tier 1 training, which is going to basically cover everything. It's going to cover how to do everything from A to Z, how to do keyword research, how to pick the type of app you want to build, how to build the app, and even really good details and good information on how to get the app published to both the Android market iTunes, so you can get both the Android users and iTunes users, which of course is a majority now in the mobile phone market. Next up, you have Project Genesis. Now I was just playing around with it here. But what this lets you do is this really lets you determine, okay, I want to build an app on this keyword. Is it worth it? It's going to help you determine, how many local searches, the usual clicks per ad for those searches, and it's going to give you an app score for both Android or iOS, of course the iPhone, telling you, hey, yes, this is good, or hey, no, this sucks, don't waste your time. So first up, you have the Skybuilder Cloud, which is going to let you build more of a fan page type application. These are going to be ones you're going to want to build for maybe a Justin Bieber fan page, or you're going to want to build a Denver Broncos fan app, or maybe you're going to want to, anything you can think of, any actor, any celebrity, any sports team, anybody really that you want to build an application for, any group or person, you're going to build it through this. And I'm going to show you a live demonstration of that in just a minute. Next up, you have this Skybuilder SMB, which is going to let you build applications that are even more detailed for local businesses, maybe for a dentist or for a lawyer or for, you get the idea, any local business, a professional service. And these are applications that you can, these are apps that you can build for these people in 20 minutes and easily charge $500 to $800 for as a premium. These are going to help bring them traffic. They're going to help bring them leads. It's going to make them feel like they're on the cutting edge, because they are. Hey, how many lawyers do you know with iPhone or iPad app or Android applications? Probably not a whole lot. They're going to want to get on this real quickly, and they're going to want to pay you to do it for them. Next up, you have the WordPress Toolkit as well, which is going to give you WP Sky, which is a WordPress plugin, and Sky Theme, which is a premium theme for WordPress. And what these basically do is, let's say you have, JoeTheLawyer.com, and you want to have someone download his app when they go to the site from their mobile phone. It's going to say, hey, this person's got an iPhone. Mr. iPhone person, you should download this app, yes or no? Or hey, this person's got a Droid. Hey, Mr. Droid person, you should download this app, yes or no? So it's going to get more downloads of that app for the lawyer. And of course, it's going to get you, make you look even better in their eyes, and it's going to help you get referrals from that person to their lawyer buddies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build an app right now using the Skybuilder Cloud. I actually pre-did my research on this already. So we'll show you. I've already got kind of one I've been playing with here called Flirting Via Text Message, and I've got another one right here called Rebecca Black Fans. Yes, and don't laugh. I am in my 30s. I'm not a fan of Rebecca Black, but there's actually not a whole lot of apps out there right now for her fan base, which, believe it or not, she does have. And this is going to be one that I think I can get a fairly good amount of downloads in pretty quickly, and I can monetize these via ads. So you know what? I'm going to go ahead and delete this. I'm going to start over from the very beginning and show you just how easy it is. In the top right here, I'm going to click on Create New App. And it's easy. So we're going to go with, let's see, Rebecca. Oops. And for the app description, stay up to date to the minute with all things RB. See what I did there? Very clever. All things RB, direct access to her Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and let's see, for the app icon, I actually already did pre-download a Rebecca Black image. I forget what I named it though. Here we are, Rebecca Black, right here, and this is going to be the This is going to be the icon that they are going to see, of course, on their home screen for the phone itself. So we got this picture right here. And I'm going to do it for the Droid first, just because Droid apps are easier to get published. I'm going to go back and do iPhone later. So next up, we have the splash screen. What this is going to be right here. Hold on. Okay, waiting for Skybuilder. Hold on one second. Okay, now the splash screen is going to be the launch tab. It's going to be the very first thing people see on the application. So I'm just going to try all things Rebecca Black. Now for this, because we're going to do this for a Droid, this is going to be a full-size image. We do want to use a 640 x 960 image. So I'm going to pause it and find one. I'll be back in a second. Okay, and all I did was I did a search for 640 x 960 Rebecca Black, and immediately it gave me a bunch of different iPhone backgrounds, which are exactly what I'm going to need right here. These are iPhone wallpapers. Let's take a look. iPhone wallpaper search. Is that her? No, that can't be her. Let's just go with the simple Friday one right here. So we're just going to select this one right here. This is, of course, going to be a full-size background image. And we're going to right-click, and we're going to save under Jeff Downloads. I'm going to close this, continue to talk to myself, and here we are. Alright, so we're going to save and continue. And I'll show you real quick what that's going to look like. Let me go to the final preview real quick, just to show you a basic idea. That's the first thing they're going to see when they log in and when they open up the application. A nice image right there. So now we're going to go back and we're going to select the modules. We got niche content, local events, social media. I mean, you've got a whole bunch of stuff that you can add. And when you get to the local, when you're setting up ones for local businesses, you've got about 20 more items than this. So you can make your lawyer app. So let's go with news, events. Let's look for Twitter posts about her, YouTube videos, do a photo search. Let's look up local events just for good measure. We're also going to add links to her Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Now, photo gallery is for Flickr. I checked and I could not find a Flickr gallery for her, so I'm going to leave that alone. And from blog feeds, you can have this come from any RSS feed. I'm going to try to find one. We'll see what happens. And if you want, you can also add about us, opening hours, testimonial, webpage, contact form, etc. We're going to leave those alone for now. Then how I'm going to monetize, as I mentioned before, is I'm going to monetize via AdMob ads, which means every time people view or click those ads, I'm going to make a few cents. So hey, you know what? If this makes me $5 a day and takes me 15 minutes to set up, that's freaking awesome, and I am okay with that. And what you can also do is you can even set up additional tabs on there with what you see is what you get, which means you can program, you can do HTML, you can even do an opt-in form, for example. So what I was doing with my other one was I was setting up a How to Flirt with Girls application, and that's going to have a bunch of free information, and it's going to have an opt-in to my email list, so I can get a whole bunch of opt-ins to my list and sell to them down the line. And I'm actually not going to monetize that one via ads because I plan on using that to build my list. Smart, and it works. So for this one, I'm going to leave the what you see is what you get out for now. We're going to monetize via AdMob. However, in the future, you can do air push notification. And for you can also use Everbadge app wall, but I believe AdMob is one of the most popular ones. So we're going to click on Save and Continue. And let's see here. So first up, we're going to modify. In fact, let me show you real quick again how this is going to look here. We're starting to make some progress already. I'm going to click on Final Preview. You've already got a whole bunch of stuff down here that you can click on to get information about her once I set them up. So let me go back to here to Customize Modules. We're going to customize them one at a time. Now, first of all, we're going to use our master keyword. It's going to make it a lot easier to set these up. So I'm going to click on simply save and continue. So that's going to make the module setup for each one a lot quicker, pretty much. So we're going to go in the news, and we're going to customize the news. It should already have my keyword set up in the news module. Let's take a look. Okay, Rebecca Black, there it is. So we're going to click on save and reload, and check it out. When people go into that application now, they're going to see different news on Rebecca Black right on their mobile phone. So for anyone that maybe loves Rebecca Black, or for the teenage girls that love her and want to be like her, or for people that maybe just want to make fun of her or whatever, this gives a whole bunch of news, for the most part, related to RB, or Rebecca Black, of course, as the rapper calls her. Next up is for events. Now, I have not played with this one too much yet. This is actually only my second app that I'm making, and I haven't even published one yet. I'm just playing with it so far. So let's try events and see if we can find anything here. Events locally for Rebecca Black. Let me try adding this in quotations. It's worth a shot. And if nothing comes up for this, I'm just going to delete. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to return the tab list. I'm going to delete the events one for now, just because I'm not sure how to use that yet. I mean, like I said, this is new. This is really only my second time setting up a full application here, a full app. So I'm kind of playing with this still. So next up, we're going to add Rebecca Black's Twitter account, which is right here under Miss Rebecca Black. Now, you can do a couple things. We're going to go Miss Rebecca Black for her Twitter username. If you want, you can change the icon to something else they have. However, I am rather fond of the Twitter icon, which of course makes sense to use, which I just deleted, so I need to find it again. What was it? The bird. I mean, as you can see, you've got a whole bunch of different icons that you can use down here. If you guys see the Twitter one, let me know. I just deleted it by mistake. And feel free to shout at your screen if you see it. I'm not seeing it yet. What is it, just a T or a bird, right? Okay, I'm going to pause it while I look for that. Okay, well, unfortunately, I was not able to find the Twitter icon as probably a default one. I wanted to show you guys how it works, so I just added a heart icon for now, which will look like this. It still says Twitter down below. However, this is what you're going to see on your phone now. If you have an iPhone, you've got Rebecca Black's Twitter feed right here, which is pretty cool. And you got her picture right there, of course. It's her official Twitter feed, profile. So we're going to go back to the tab list. We're going to modify the next one real quick here. Next up was we're going to add Rebecca Black's Facebook account. This is her official account. I am Rebecca Black. We're going to add the user ID right there. We're going to leave the icon alone. And reload, and bam, here we are, Rebecca Black, and it looks like she does post all the time. She makes multiple posts per day to, it looks like both Facebook and Twitter. So, and people like her stuff, so this is telling me I'm making a pretty smart move by making this. There are Rebecca Black fans. I personally lean towards making fun of her myself, but hey. So next up we have her official YouTube channel, and that's amazing. She actually got the username of Rebecca, which is kind of cool. So we're going to add this right here. Now, one thing you can do if you want to just simply have it be a keyword research. Let's say, for example, you didn't want to put her official channel, but you wanted keywords related to that topic. You can do a keyword search. However, we're going to look for user uploads by Rebecca Black, since this is catering more towards fans of her. So Rebecca, videos, it's actually YouTube. We're going to make user uploads. We're going to save and reload. And here is how it's going to look. Her post from VidCon over the weekend. Ask Rebecca. It looks like she is very active on social media. And once again, she does have a lot of fans, believe it or not. So, there that is. So next up, we have her webpage. We're going to customize this. And let's see. I forget her domain name. Ah, there we are, RebeccaBlackOnline.com. We're going to add this right here. web page. We're going to save and reload. Now, one thing I do want to point out, it does show the page is much wider right here. If you pull this up on your phone itself, the display right here is not going to show you how it's actually going to look. If you actually pull up this website on your phone itself, that's going to be a much more realistic representation. So ignore how this looks. That's just to show you that, hey, it loaded up. So we're saving, reloading. We're returning the tab list right here. Okay, now local events, I don't know if that's going to work for this one or not, so we're just going to cancel that. Let's see here. We're going to delete local events. Okay, now Twitter search, let's try this. I'm curious if there's any good Twitter searches regarding Rebecca Black. So, and this is going to be for a Twitter keyword, not a Twitter username this time, so people can see what's being tweeted about Rebecca Black. So let's go ahead and save and reload. And let's see what comes up here. Okay, well that's... okay, it's loading up slowly here. You know, just for the fun, I'm going to leave it there. So we're going to go ahead and... there we are. It's updating live as they come through here. So we're not going to watch that all day. We're going to return the tab list right here. Next up, we're going to go ahead and do photo search, which of course it should already have my keyword preset in there. And if you want to even add some text or descriptions, find Rebecca Black photos on the fly. We're just going to save and reload our keyword, and this is going to search Flickr, which is helpful for Rebecca Black photos here. You got a few videos, you got pictures, you got things that are not always quite related, but still this should work. Let me try, see if I can do this within quotations and try again. Okay, so you guys get the idea. It's going to give you some unrelated stuff that people tagged as otherwise. And of course, that's just how the Flickr search works. So we're going to return the tab list. Let's see, YouTube search. Now we can search for people that want to maybe find videos about Rebecca Black that aren't necessarily from her channel. So, number one, we're going to change the tab icon because we already have the YouTube icon being used. So I want to find something that's maybe good for videos here. You know what? Here we are. Let's go ahead and use the computer monitor screen right here. I think that works. And we're going to save and continue. Here we are. We got Rebecca Black videos. This is going to be, of course, official videos plus parody videos as well. It's going to be able to keep your users occupied for hours. And we're going to leave this tab titled Videos. I'm curious if video search will fit in there. Hold on. There we are. Video search. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to return the tab list, and next up, we're going to have our blog feeds. Now, I need to confess, because there is a lot of training that comes with this, I have not gone through 100% of everything yet. I'm still going through it. There's still, I mean, even though I've got the basics down, which I think is fairly obvious, there's still a lot to go through. So from blog feeds, something is related. I'm wanting to say the mustache, because that's awesome, but, what is that, a pin? I don't know. I mean, generally, you're going to want to list to the person's official blog if they have one. However, her website did not have a feed that I could find. And just to let you guys know, actually, we'll try this right here. It looks like discussions. Actually, here we are, RSS feeds. Just so you know, the course does give you information on how to find blogs, how to find RSS feeds that you can use. That's just not something I've gone through yet terribly. So let's just do a real quick search here. And this, of course, is not officially what they recommend doing. This is just what I'm doing out of sheer laziness. Because I have not, I just want to show you guys what this does and why I like it. Now, let's see, Rebecca Black, RSS. Let's try this. And again, this is not really the official thing you're going to want to do to find a feed. This is just my lazy way of finding one as an example, to show you guys what's going to work. Okay, Rebecca Black. And this might work. I'm going to try this, see if this loads up for us or not. RSS feed. I'm just going to try this and see what happens, see what loads up, see how it looks. Because you can link to anything even if it's not that person's official site. Let's try saving and reloading one more time. Okay, looks like it's not liking that one. Oops. Okay, I found a small one here we can use right here. It's just a small Rebecca Black feed. Generally, where of course you're gonna want to find something that's updated more often than this. I'm going to show you this as an example of how it's going to look in here. So for blog, for example, we can have something like this. All right, so that works. We're going to return the tab list. I like that. So that's it really. We've got a lot of this stuff set up here for AdMob. I'm still going to have to set up my account. I don't yet have one, so I'm not going to publish this quite yet. Next up, we can customize our module order right here. You can just drag things around however you want. Let's see, news. So we're going to add, let's see, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, web page. And let's see, Twitter, photos. And let's save and continue. Let's take a look and see how this looks. So right away, we've got our app right here. And the nice thing is I can download this when I make the iPhone version, and I can load it straight on my iPhone to play with it and see how it looks. You've got a real nice looking screen right here, a nice looking app. You got the news right here. You got the Facebook applications, her Facebook posts. You've got her Twitter posts. You've got her official YouTube channel right here. And then you've got more, and people can really do a whole bunch of stuff. They can go to her web page. You can go to the photos once again. You can go to a video search. So, I mean, this is really limitless as to what you can do with this. And I don't know about you. I'm not really a 13-year-old girl. I'm assuming you're not either. But how many of them do you know would love something like this for Rebecca Black or Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber or I don't know, the Jonas Brothers? I mean, you can do these unlimited because they're free. Kids are going to love them or eat them up. You can do sports teams. You can do the Broncos, the Raiders, the Lakers. You can do maybe a movie fan base. You can do a movie application on maybe Spider-Man fan page or something along those lines. I mean, really think of anything in your life that you're a fan of or that you enjoy. There's an application you can make for it. And so the next step, you want to continue to build the application. This is going to let you download a preview build so you can test it on your own phone, and it's going to let you download a release build. Now right now I'm not going to go through the whole process of submitting these to the Droid Marketplace, because that's going to take a lot of time. However, the video modules in this course do explain how that works. So that's pretty much how that works. I don't know about you, but I'm impressed. And I want you to, if you have a Droid, look for this in a week or two on the Marketplace. I am going to add this, and I do plan on making money with this application, as well as many others as well. Now, the final thing we have is we're going to go back to the members page here. You've got the Skybuilder SMB. I'm going to show you this real quick here. And let's see, I'm going to click on Create New Application. This is going to let you do the same type of thing, but for different industries. You know, for artists and galleries, for auto services, for conferences, for dentists. I mean, how many of you know doctors or dentists that would love their own iPhone or Android app? Probably most of them. And you can charge them easily a quick $500 for this. I'm not going to go too much into that right now. The online training module does. So check it out. That is all I'm going to go into for now. It's been 23 minutes. Thank you so much if you've hung out for this long. What I'm going to do now is, with the owner's permission of this product, I'm going to crop in a video that's another 15 minutes. Hopefully YouTube will accept it. If not, I'm going to make it a separate video, but that video is going to really show a detailed walkthrough as to how you can, it's going to go through a detailed demonstration setting up an application for a dentist, which I think is amazing. In fact, I am going to be hitting up my dentist for one of these as well. In fact, what I think I might even do to surprise them is I might pre-make the application for my dentist with their name, their information, and everything. I'm going to take it on my iPhone and show them, and I guarantee they're going to be wild and want to buy that, and that's going to be a quick $500 to $800. So think about the options, think about the things you can do with this, think about how you can pay for this entire program for a year with simply 1 or 2 applications. It's easy to use. If you take action, there is money to be made. So that is all I have to say about that. Thank you so much. Number 1, either hang out for the rest of this video or look for a link to the second part if YouTube denies me because the length is too long. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.